Okay, this is Dr. Williamson going over the lab. What you're going to do is you're going to get 30 milliliters of water, and you're going to put that into a double styrofoam cup. And you want to calculate how much urea you need to make it be 1 molarity urea. So the calculations for that is going to be 30 mils of water. And for it to be 1 molarity, that'll be 1 millimole of urea per milliliter of water, times the molar mass of urea is 60 grams per mole, which is 60 milligrams per millimole. So when you're done with that calculation, you'll end up with 1803 milligrams, which is 1.803 grams of urea. Please double check my calculations. Okay. Now that 30 grams of water, that 30 milliliters of water also happens to be 30 grams of water, because water is 1 gram per milliliter. So when you mix the urea into this water, measuring its temperature change with a thermometer, you're going to calculate the total heat transfer, QR. Again, I'm assuming you guys have read the lab, by taking the mass of the water times the heat capacity of the water times the temperature change. The mass of the water is going to be 30 grams of water. The heat capacity of the water is given to you here. The temperature change you're going to measure with delta T is T final minus T initial. You get that with your thermometer here. The mass of the urea you're going to measure with a scale. The heat capacity of the urea is given to you here. And of course, the temperature change will be the same, T final minus T initial. You'll calculate the heat transfer there. And then the enthalpy of that reaction will be the heat transferred divided by the moles of urea that you used. And you're going to convert your grams of urea and convert that into moles of urea using the molar mass of 60.1 milligrams per millimole, or 60.1 grams per mole. You're just going to do that. Okay. Make sure, if you did not use 1.803 grams of urea, whatever number of grams you did use, make sure you write down and use actually that number there. Okay. Short little brief explanation on how to do that part of the lab. And again, this is not written to substitute for reading the lab. This is a supplement to reading the lab. Okay, I'll do more later then. Hope this helps.